Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this session, we are going to look at your access analyzer. Now, this is the last section that we have in your IAM, and that will complete your IAM. Now, what are your access analyzer? Now, access analyzer is a new feature that we have in IAM that makes it easy for your security teams and administrators to check whether the policies that they have created they provide only the intended access to the resources or not. Now this option can be used by the security team to make sure whatever the policies that they have created, it is only providing the access that is intended to the users. Now so here in your IAM section, when you click on access analyzer, here you will be able to see what type of access has been given for which resource, and what type of access level, all those informations can be seen under this access analyzer. Now this is for my account. Likewise, if you have multiple accounts, you can see all those things. Now this is done automatically. Now if you want to create your own access analyzer, you'll have to create your rules. So archive rules. Now archive rules automatically archive new findings that meet the criteria you define when you create the rule. For example, you can create an archive rule to automatically archive any findings for a specific S3 bucket that you regularly grant access to. So here, when you go to your archive rules, here you can create a rule to monitor a specific service. Now you can monitor it at the resource level, account level, your source account, federated users. There are different things. Now what this rule will do is, for example, if you are trying to create a rule for a specific S3 bucket, it will go and check what type of access has been given for that bucket, and from this rule it creates our access analyzer details. Now this will contain comprehensive detailed findings through AWS IAM, S3 and Security Hub consoles, and also through its APIs. This will provide definitive answers of who has public and cross account access to AWS resources from outside an account. So here, when you go to your analyzers, now this will tell you who or which account has access, what they are doing, all those informations it will gather for you. So this will provide you definitive answers of who has public and cross account access, that is account to account, from one account to another account, what resources they are able to access. All that information will be contained within your access analyzers. Then you have your credential report. Now credential report is basically a report about your users, groups, roles, all those things. So this is a one stop information. So when you click on download report, this will download a CSV file which will contain your information about your IAM users, your access keys, when it was last used. All that informations will be contained within this. So as of now, I have only root account. I have deleted my other users. So here, when I go to dashboard, I don't have any users. So root account, this is the ARN. Now ARN stands for Amazon resource name. When this root user was created, whether it is password enabled or not, when was the last time the password used, when was the password changed, then your MFA is active or not, your access keys, your secret keys, when it was last changed. All these informations will be available in this credential report. So if you have many users, all the users will be listed here, and all the detailed information will be available in this report. Next, we have your organization activity. Now organization activity view, now this list will give your organizational units and your accounts. Now we have a service in AWS known as AWS organizations, which I'll be talking later on. To give you an high level overview, AWS organization helps you to maintain multiple AWS accounts. So the organization activity view lists your organizations, unit and accounts. You can select OU or account to view the services that the entity is allowed to access and the service last accessed information for those services. Now by using this organization activity, what you can do is you can check which account accessed which service and when they accessed. All that informations can be seen by this organization activity. So when I click on this, now this is my account, and when I click on this here, it will show me the last accessed services. Now this is disabled. I will need to check why this is disabled, but generally this will show you the last accessed services, your email, account ID. Likewise, if you have multiple accounts, all the accounts will be listed here, and you can see which account accessed what services, all that information. Then you have your service control policies, also known as your SCPs. Now this will allow you to define which AWS service APIs can and cannot be executed by AWS IAM entities, such as IAM users and roles in your organization members AWS accounts. Now if you want to control other AWS accounts, what users in other AWS accounts or roles in other AWS accounts can do, you can use this service control policies. Now for this you will be creating this policies, your SCPs. So SCPs are one type of policy that you can use to manage your organization with an SCP attached to those accounts. Identity based and resource based policies grant permissions to entities only if these policies and the SCP allow the action. So this is more like your account level policies, different AWS account level policies that you can use to control what accounts within those or what users within those account can do. So this is a very recently introduced feature that you have, that you can use at a company level where you have multiple AWS accounts. Now this is only when this is really useful when you have multiple AWS accounts within your organization, or you have multiple personal AWS accounts. That brings an end to your first service, which is your IAM. So that's all we have for your IAM service. The next service we are going to look at is your EC2. If you have any questions related to this service, you can send me an email, or you can send it in the comments section, and I'll be able to clear it out. That's all for this session. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.